Good morning, Rangeland Elementary's first grade. I'm so happy to be hearing from many of you about your writing experiences. I hope it's going well. Today, one of the things I want to touch on is something that I always talk about, and that is how pictures and words go together. So the first thing I want you to do in your journal is I want you to draw a line halfway across your paper. Or I'm sorry, halfway down across your paper. And want to think about what you're going to write about today. I already know what I'm going to write about. I'm wearing my shirt that I got when we went to the fairgrounds this year. So I thought I would write about the fair. But the first thing I want to do is I want to draw a picture, because when you read, you notice that the words and the pictures go together. If I'm reading about a rabbit running through the forest, on that page, I'm going to see a picture of a rabbit hopping in a forest. So I'm going to probably see lots of trees, and I'm going to see a cute little rabbit. Maybe I'll see some rocks and some grass. So we know that words and pictures go together. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a quick sketch. No laughing at Mrs. Carter's pictures. Okay, one of the things I know we saw at the fairground was this huge building, right? And it went off in all kinds of directions. And one of the favorite things that my group did, we rode I didn't get to, but they rode a bunch of bicycles and trikes around a track, and they loved it. So I'm going to do a quick drawing of some bikes. Some look like little cars. Let me do a friend sitting in there. Maybe this is Walid. Okay, and then I remember Ryan was in my group. I'm pretty sure it was Walid and Ryan. And let me do some black tires on this one. And I'll put Ryan on a tricycle bike thing that came out like this. And then it had some, and I think it actually was a tricycle with 3 wheels. So I'm just gonna draw a stick figure of Ryan on there. They were having a great time. They had a race around a track, and there was like a bunch of flowers and bushes and stuff in here. I don't know if you guys got to do this when you were there, but the kids seem to love it. I'm gonna put some little dots on those flowers. And I think Braden J might have been in my group for a little while, till his pop showed up. Okay, so I need to draw me. Well, I'm gonna put me right here. This is my favorite color, pink. I don't remember what I was wearing that day. That's me. You guys know I don't have brown hair anymore. It's gray. Okay, so anyway, here's a couple of my friends there. Let's see, I think I'm going to write State Fair. Oh, I should write Kentucky, right? Because it was the Kentucky State Fair. Notice I put K, S, and F all in capital letters. Oh, I just realized, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put today's date at the top. Today is 4/17/2020. 2020. We can say 2020 or 2020. Because remember, we're keeping a journal, so we want to know what day it is. Okay, so now I'm ready to write. Well, what am I going to be writing about? I'm going to be writing about our trip to the Kentucky State Fair. I'm most likely going to be writing about the boys riding around this. And here I am. So, a couple of things we learned this week. All sentences start with a capital letter. People's names and places get capitalized. Always the letter I when it's by itself. We also learned that we have to have punctuation, and we can use 3 types of punctuation in our writing. There's more, but the 3 that we're talking about right now are periods, question marks, so when we ask a question, we remember to put a question mark at the end, and an exclamation point when we're excited or we're yelling. Which I'm pretty sure we were probably yelling because we were very excited. They were laughing and carrying on. So I have my picture. Now I need to start writing my sentences. So, what do we have to do? We have to indent. So, let me move it over here a little bit so you all can see. Today was our field trip to I'm going to go all the way to the left of the paper now because I left an indentation, to the Kentucky State Fair. Period. Okay. Today is capitalized because it's the beginning of this sentence. Kentucky State Fair is all capitalized because it's the proper name of an event. Good readers always reread what they're writing. Today was our field trip to the Kentucky State Fair. My group was all boys. They loved the blow-up corn maze and the tractor races. Okay, so now I'm talking about what I drew right here, because that was the tractor or bicycle race. I can't remember exactly, so it's okay. Today was our field trip to the Kentucky State Fair. My group was all boys. They loved the I left out a word, so I'm going to put a little carrot. A carrot is just a little point like that, so I can add in a word, blow up. You know, it was one of those plastic things that they blow up. Corn maze and the tractor race. Catherine met us there she had the boys try local honey, which they loved. She let them share. I'm going to pull this up here so I can keep writing. She let them share cotton candy. Okay, good readers always reread what they wrote. Today was our first field trip. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Today was our field trip to the Kentucky State Fair. My group was all boys. They loved the blow-up corn maze and the tractor race. Catherine met us there. She had the boys try local honey. Then I'm going to change this because it doesn't flow very well. Then she let them share cotton candy. You should have seen Walid's face when he tried it for the first time ever. For the first time ever. Period. Okay, good readers reread. Today was our field trip to the Kentucky State Fair. My group was all boys. They loved the blow-up corn maze and the tractor race. Catherine met us there. She had the boys try local honey. Then she let them share cotton candy. You should have seen Walid's face when he tried it for the first time ever. It was a great field trip. Okay, friends, so our last lesson for the week is that we know pictures and stories go together. My picture is about our trip to the Kentucky State Fair, and here's my story. Today was our field trip to the Kentucky State Fair. My group was all boys. They loved the blow-up corn maze and the tractor race. Catherine met us there. She had the boys try local honey, then she let them share cotton candy. You should have seen Walid's face when he tried it for the first time ever. It was a great field trip. Well, friends, it's Friday. Don't forget to make sure your parents or you send pictures or upload your homework so that your teachers, Miss Burnette, Miss Bates, and I all have it. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay healthy and happy.